first. I think,
Please, Kunal.
a great experience going through all the case studies. It was also a new experience having been on juries for certain other awards, also to see the agencies actually coming and presenting it live to you. I think what helped and was a good thought by the ad club was to send the entries beforehand so that we could read through it, have some thoughts in our mind in any in even before the presentation started, so that the presentation skills of the presenter don't sort of bias us. So I think that was a good thought. So overall, very, very interesting case studies. I think a good 3 hours spent on a Saturday evening. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the quality, and it also gives us as marketers food for thought in terms of what we can do in on our own brands.
Lovely. And I think coming here, I think it is a great learning and enriching ground even for the jury members, seeing at one go the work from the entire industry, what is happening in the industry. And
I
yeah,
sorry, go
yeah,
ahead, Vipin.
Ulak, just a minute. And we are ahead by 40 minutes from the schedule.
Yes, thank you.
Please go ahead. Ulak, please go ahead.
Okay, no, what I was saying is, Vipin, what you just mentioned, and I totally kind of echo Kunal's point of view. It's been, I think, contextualizing whether in 7 minutes or 10 minutes by the people who've really kind of taken the projects through is really interesting. While we can always read what's mentioned, I think the core comes in those 7 minutes, right? And also, what made sense is the rigor in which they present it with tells the intent of how the brand and the agencies who worked on it actually has brought reality of the entire equation. So lovely experience. I think personally for me, what the second part, which was on how various brands are researching, is a real eye opener, right? And that's a field of all of us marketers are looking towards, especially how ad GPT started, how brands have started utilizing that. I think personally for me, that's a big takeaway. Something which I would love to implement sometime real soon. But lovely experience for me.
Thank you, Ullas. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And all these kind words of yours actually are quite motivating for my team and, even the technical team and my team at the Ad Club Secretariat. Thank you. So, anybody else would like to go?
Yes, Bipin, Dhaval here. And while
Hi,
everybody
Dhaval.
said it, what I wanted to definitely say was it was seamless without technical issues, Bipin. Amazingly managed. All
Thank you.
sound, everything moving correctly, right time, everything happening. I think amazingly. Well managed while it was online. Love to know.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. And every one of you, I want you to be there for the show. Please come. It will be great fun.
Bipin,
Yeah.
I think,
Okay. Yeah, no.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, please, Praveen, go and then I'll come back. Join.
Bipin, I think I just want to tell you that every year I look forward to this judging because it gives me a panoramic view of, what everybody is doing across categories, across agencies, and across the advertisers. I think you're managing this, the technical management, I'm sure it takes a lot of effort, backstream, was absolutely impeccable. We didn't have to hang around even for, 30 seconds between presentations. Uh, in a physical judging, I think we would have lost time. So this is a very efficient way of doing it. And I think your tech team really deserves kudos for making it so flawless.
Thank you, sir. What can I expect when the Pitamaha Bhishma of research fraternity is saying this? Thank you very much.
Most welcome, to everyone in your team.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no, I just want to echo everything that has been said, right? It's become a fine art, right? Every year I see this and it just gets better and better. So kudos to your team and everyone, who's involved in this. I particularly liked the data part as well. So the last award section was definitely something I have not seen before. So I think just addition of these things also helps us as marketers. So thank you, team.
Thank you. Thank you, Shit. Thank you.
I think we can echo what everybody's been saying. I think right from including some of categories that kind of do justice to the way we are living in this world. I think first of all, big thanks. It's always exciting to see. I echo what Satish said. The category of data analytics definitely made a lot of sense. But right from everything, the way your team has managed it flawlessly, some of us who asked for a reschedule, that happened so seamlessly. So kudos to the entire team for that. And I think with every year, I also see the quality going up quite high. The way people presented was amazing in 7 minutes. A lot of presentation had the rigor, but yet were brief and concise. I'm pretty sure a lot of hard work goes from your side in mentoring them, guiding them with the detailed instructions to pull this off in 7 minutes. So congratulations on yet another
Thank,
event.
thank you, Nupur. Thank you very much. Pleasure to have you all. Pleasure.
Everyone has
Absolutely.
covered all the points, but just a couple of things from my side.
Yes,
Yes,
Kavi.
flawless management overall, and having been on the jury in some other award uh, events, I can really see the difference in terms of how this was managed. The sticking to the time is something which I really appreciate, and the help with the rescheduling, like Nupur said. I think the only thing which I think would make the jury's job easier is if we have an idea of the budget of the campaign, because then it will give us we'll be able to judge it better, saying, did they really get bang for the buck or did they really get ROI? So I think because some of the cases that were presented were not comparable. So that is one thing which might make things better.
So you want to say, Kavita, if they list the budget, you can compare that with the results that are achieved.
Correct. It doesn't
You
need to be the exact budget also. They can just give a band.
you'll get a fair idea.
Correct. Less than 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs to 1 crore, so on
Maybe
and so on.
this of course. So I will take this comment and I will see that whether this can be proposed as a part of inclusion in the next case study or something like that. Let me see.
Sure thing.
Perhaps I think agency should be maybe or they may not be forthcoming on the disclosure of that, but I will have to check that. We'll have to
Sure.
check. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you.
No,
Brilliant
thank you,
one.
I would
Kavita.
like
Very
to.
valid point. In fact, I wanted to bring up the budget part myself as well. Thank you for doing that. So, Bipin, I've seen in other jury as well, you bring out budgets. Agencies are very forthcoming when it comes to budget. Not exact as Kavita mentioned, but yes, they do have.
Correct. An
Yes.
approximation, I mean,
Yeah.
somewhere here and there, not necessarily the exact thing, but
Correct.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
even a
intention.
range would work if you can give them
Range,
ranges
yeah.
and say that
I
this
mean,
is.
people are talking about 60 influencers, 80 influencers. My God, what are they even doing? You want to understand how much the money they're spending.
yeah, I think what my friend said, Vinit Jain said, I think that is a good thing that you indicate a range from this to this. That cannot be, then they will like it. In fact, they may not be exact, but
Yeah,
you will also get a fair idea that ye range mein hai, the budget.
yeah.
I also liked how some of the agency spokes presented so enthusiastically.
Yeah.
Cute.
Terrific. Absolutely. And this is what every jury member, whether irrespective of the organization which they come from. In fact, there are very many jury members from organizations like ITC, HUL, and they keep on saying that this is something, FES is something which we would like to judge because that investment of time is a great learning thing for even for us.
Absolutely.
The ideas presented, the way in which the agency has gone about doing things. I think sitting at one place that in that 3 hours you get to know everything. I mean, most of the things that are.
And the best part is that 3 hours are a breeze, Bipin. I mean, you don't even realize that you spent 3 hours.
True that.
Yeah. In fact, I told that to my team, a bio break is a must for the presenters because yeah, there may be somebody who may love to have a smoke. In fact, and dealing for some time from the focus and concentration, and then in fact concentrate better after 10 minutes.
Bipin, just to add to what Kavita said, I think why it is also really very important is mentally, maybe in all our minds, we are anyways trying to figure out the billions of impressions and views and all of that. Is it coming through the sheer media power? and bifurcating it between the media power and the meat of the idea is anyways happening in all our minds, right? And as she really put the right point right there, if we know some indication of the budgets, it will really help, because celeb
Agreed.
power will do that, but the
Ullas,
ideas are.
Ullas, I endorse what you're saying. I mean, I can understand from where you all judges are coming. And I think it is a fair indicator that, okay, this was planned, this is what is achieved, and then what it is like a seamless story that is told, the case study. Nothing, correct? So, yes, I agree with you. Totally. Totally. And I will propose that to the committee.
Perfect.
And my apologies to everybody for robbing a Saturday from you.
It was good time invested, I think, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
well
it was
spent.
time well
It was a
spent.
great time
Absolutely.
actually.
No,
Well
no, फिर
And
भी
Emvies
यार,
was super efficient in terms
it's
of
your,
rescheduling as
no,
well.
no, but it's your holiday, yaar, at the end of the day. Come on.
सर 28 को एक ड्रिंक और पिला देना.
अरे बिल्कुल 28 को एक नहीं पूरा बोतल पिलाऊंगा.
बस done.
प्लीज प्लीज प्लीज. बट कम यार, अच्छा लगेगा. आप लोग आओगे तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. प्लीज कम.
Absolutely.
चल.
Thank
All
See
you.
you.
right.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you then.